Baby, when Zeus kicked your ass off of Baddies and Bougie, maybe you should have just stayed gone. Because now it's getting embarrassing, Piggy. And we can't help you.
Let's talk about it.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
Until she gets back to college with her partner.
Girl, I hate that partner shit. Just say with her bitch. Just say with her lesbian. Just say with her carpet muncher, her skittle bag, her lint liquor. Like, the gays really do thinking that they eating when they say partner. Like,
Do you know why she's crying?
I have no idea.
oh, that's a grown ass. She got a grown man in her basement and she got a grown man in a room next to her. Who the hell is that?
Got me?
I got you.
Girl, she went straight from the hospital bed to the nail shop. From one chop shop to another. Girl, ain't that how you got into this mess to begin with, Kay? Are you okay?
Got married. I don't think he'll be mad with you helping me.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Portia, girl, the only one that's in this group that's a hoe is you. Don't nobody else move on that quick but you, girl. Portia said, now wait a minute. That's my storyline. Wait, ho. Emphasis on ho. Portia, just because you put the hoe in hold on. Episode 1, we went from dick to episode 2, we went to a book bag. She looked at Came and Show. She said, now wait a goddamn minute. That's my storyline.
It's gonna be a busy one for me.
I know. I'm sorry. My sister will help.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. It couldn't be me.
I need some clarification. Why is Rula mad at Joellen?
Why did y'all go to the beach to not face the water? Who goes to the beach to face the parking lot? Like,
We're like an old married couple.
She wants a Gary. Jen wants a Gary.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like 40.
she had a Gary. You took him. She had her very own Gary. And then you said, oh, I want one of those. And then you took her Gary from her. Ho Ellen.
5 years old and I don't have kids yet. I'm gonna use Gary's.
Oh, now wait a goddamn minute. Hold on. Shit, I might have to be next in line to take Gary. Hold on. Pass Gary to me when you done. Let me see what it's hitting for.
I want to confront Natalie about the interview that she did about me when she went to fucking London.
I'm looking at Rolly head. Bitch, is this crumbs in her head? Rolly, your big ass should not be wearing no fucking glitter. Because as big as you are, as many BBLs as you had, it don't look like glitter, bitch. It look like it's crumbs, okay? It look like you got lice. It look like it's dandruff. Bitch, is this psoriasis in your goddamn head? Like, what is going on? I know y'all see them crumbs in her head.
Y'all look at your socks. Good, yeah.
They're cute.
Right.
Oh! Girl, what in the Tyson Purdue? Mariah, why are you coming in here looking like a chicken breast? The fact that you white and wearing white and they got white hair, it don't make it no better.
The minute I get into this house, I'm going to do what I want to do. And there are no rules because I make up the rules.
Natalie been none. Fuck is you talking? Natalie been none. And it's the fact that 20 years later, we still got bitches complaining like they don't know who the fuck Natalie is when Natalie been none.
Your nose looks like a gorilla nose. I'm Puerto Rican, Brazilian, and black.
Well, girl, who was it in 2007? Who was it?
White.
What are y'all pay the bill in here so nobody can say
Baby, nothing at you, girl. Baby, what the fuck going on, ho? It is back. Ooh, why am I having a brain fart? Do we need to start over, child? Baby, we are back for Baddies USA, aka The Summer Show.
What the fuck?
Damn, we needed summer.
Who's your favorite baddie? Oh, that's cute. That's cute. She's my favorite baddie too.
Shout out to Summer. So y'all know that chapter 2 is currently filming, and at the same time, we are simultaneously watching, the reunion. The third part is literally probably on right now or just aired, whatever. But we know that during the reunion, we saw Piggy get slapped by Big Legs, and ever since then, the streets have been divided. You got people that's Team Lex and Tesehki, and you got people that's Team Piggy. Now, if you a logical mother thinker like I am, then you kind of split down the middle. We have our reasons for why we don't like not near one of these bitches, honestly. But at the same time, it's like, Piggy, you was dead ass wrong. But Tesehki, at the same time, wasn't that your friend? Wasn't that your friend? Okay, but bigger than how we feel is Biggie. But aside from that, Tesehki has now come out, child. She is shading Biggie online. So I guess it's safe to say they no longer friends no more. They definitely not friends. And so, child, it's now official because once Tesehki, who don't do the internet shit, when she comes online and she says something, we kind of have to believe it. And after this live that I just seen, oh baby, it's kind of the stamp that her and Piggy, they're done. They're done. So we got to get into it. After y'all go ahead and like the video.
Cause I'ma tease you and freak you just like that. Only thing hard is you now, but you like that. Defense is down, it don't make sense to fight back. Caught you off guard in your back, but you like that. Why you rise? You working hard overtime. I don't care, come inside. Now it's my turn to use your mind into the light. Big thighs, big thighs, gonna save your life. Big thighs, big thighs, gonna be you right. Big thighs, he ain't stressing no more. Walking, throw it back, blessing the flow. Bad bitch, and he know what I'm on. He was down bad, now he back in for more.
Okay, so we kind of got to start back at the beginning. Just a piece, because I don't want to go super, super deep, but just for context reasons.
Took it there for me. What really had made me not feel some type of way, but what really had triggered it, she said, yeah, you better not ask me for nothing. If your eyebrow was on fire, you better not ask me to spit. First of all, you just got way too deep over a little blunt because I said it was $50. And first of all, it was not personal because I would have charged anybody $50. You want something that you can't get. So the value of it is high. If you want it that bad, you're going to pay the price. If you didn't want it that bad, then don't pay the price. Simple.
One more time.
What really took it there for me, what really had made me not feel some type of way, but what really had triggered it, she said, yeah, you better not ask me for nothing. If your eyebrow was on fire, you better not ask me to spit. First of all, you just got way too deep over a little blunt because I said it was $50. And first of all, it was not personal because I would have charged anybody $50. You want something that you can't get. So the value of it is high. If you want it that bad, you're going to pay the price. If you didn't want it that bad, then don't pay the price. Simple.
And I agree. I completely agree with Big Legs, because if you don't want it, then don't pay the price. It's that simple. But like Legs said, Piggy, you getting deep. Like, why you saying all of that? Why you doing all of that? And we all know Piggy's mouth. Piggy will run her mouth more than she run her legs, and then she won't back it up. Okay. And then not only was it that happened, let's see if we can find it. Lex, Biggie, phone. Wait, I don't even know. Let me just type in Natalie. Because it was also her recording.
I'll never be friends with her. Let me scan her. I'll never be friends with her. I'm gonna be back. She told my business. I will never trust a bitch ever. If I don't trust you, I can't. Not coming back. Let me say absolutely not. And you lied about the bitch. Still, what she did. Something you didn't like. So she's actually. Biggie, you really played. That's weird. and you're literally on a trip. I haven't seen her after that. I have not seen Biggie after that at all. After she went on live, I have not seen Biggie. But the fact that I literally feel like I have to watch myself around you is crazy.
Now, mind you, I want you to pay attention because she says, I have not seen Piggy since that trip. So obviously the next time she'll probably see her, unless Natalie takes them out for an event or something like that, or they booked at an event together. More than likely the next time that they'll see each other is in March for the reunion. At this point, this was January, end of January. So it's like, okay, I haven't seen you since the Korea trip. I guess next time I'll see you will be at reunion in about a month and a half.
And that's very flawed. That's weird. If two people are talking and you're eavesdropping on a conversation, I could have said anything. It's the principle. I could have said anything. Literally. And you were on live recording in front of thousands of people. In front of thousands of people. That's weird, bro. That's weird. And I don't know who people think I am, but y'all finna stop playing with me. The fact that you even thought that was okay is crazy. Like the fact that you were even comfortable doing that.
Now, mind you, let's also go through the comments. Biggie, when Lex catches her at the reunion, she gonna cry and run. See? Yeah, Biggie is the definition of throwing rocks and hot in their hands. They record everything. So now Biggie did it. It's a problem. 12 years old. Biggie crying to Tesehki now, but Natalie was on live when Lex and Biggie was arguing. It's not the same. I mean, it's the same, but then it's not if you don't like a bitch. Hello, because it's different. We know Natalie is messy, and not to make an excuse for Natalie, but like, I mean, I'm not even going to drag it out. Simply put, bitch, if I don't like you, you don't record me. What Natalie could, you can't. Bitch, I don't like you. I don't fuck with you. That's simple. Love Biggie, but what she did was just stupid. She thought Biggie was a friend. Biggie recording. Biggie was being messy. Tons of other baddies did it, but now, when Biggie does it, come on now. Yeah, Biggie been wilding. The most loving friend thing Tesehki could do for Anna and Biggie is let them fight a heavy hitter. They're going to keep sliding and keep moving like widows and eventually get themselves in a position which is worse than a one-round fight. Now let's take it on to the next thing. Okay, let's fast forward to the reunion, right?
Nothing. I'm on that. And then you're gonna go and hug her. Tesehki, you're weird. You're not friends. No. I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure out this dynamic. That's it. No, but still, I gotta figure out this dynamic. I do. Tesehki, I'm done with you. I'm done.
You know, last summer you said that she was talking shit about me. Summer said no.
This is also a little bit of background from Korea.
What? I was never being shady towards you. Okay, Biggie, if you felt that way, I'm telling you that's why. No, you said no. You didn't want to be my friend because of what I was hurting. I never did like.
But they argue like sisters, gang. They were arguing for 2 hours. Oh, they're not going to stop. Like,
mind you, yes, he's recording too, but that's still not the point. Anyways, let's move on.
I don't know why Biggie's sitting here on the internet trying to make it seem like she didn't know that this was coming. I don't know why. She knows exactly why I did what I did, and she knows that. She knows that 100% fact. So the fact that she's getting on here trying to make it seem like we were cool. Hold on, this is what she said. The need for storylines is real. Who needs you for a storyline, babe? I've been popping for 3 seasons straight without you there. I don't need you for shit. First thing, get no cool points. I don't want cool points for slapping a bitch who had me fucked up. I don't need cool points, babe. I don't need cool points. I don't care for the cool points at all. We know you can't fight. We know you don't fight, whatever. But that doesn't exclude you from getting slapped up when you're trying to play with somebody. Period, point blank. We sat in multiple rehearsals together. First of all, the first night that me and Biggie got into it in Korea, she went on live on a little rant and she said, yeah, what are you going to do? You're going to slap me so you can go to jail? Just like you said, it's a time and a place. It's a time and a place. I'm not going to, you already are weird. You already were being weird. Why would I go and put my hands on you in a whole different country? Why would I put my hands on you in a whole different country? Because if you wanted to be weird and you wanted to be on that, you can easily, we're not under Zeus. We're in real life right now. So if I were to put my hands on you at all while we were out the country, it would have been an issue and I could have went to jail. If you were even on that, I don't know, but I'm not doing that. There's a time and a place. Quoted from Biggie, time and a place. Beating your ass outside of the country was not the time. It was not the time at all. Okay. We sat in multiple rehearsals together. Biggie, you know I wasn't fucking ever. When you did that stuff, me and Biggie was arguing about the blunt. Okay, that's one thing. Then after that, we were in the bathroom and that's when she was on live in the bathroom and she was recording me in that conversation or whatever. So from that day, I already knew, oh yeah, Biggie's gonna have to see me. And I didn't have to say too much because she already knew you tried to play with me. You thought that it was okay to play with me. You thought that what you were doing was okay, which is why you did it. So when you decided to be on live in front of thousands of people and eavesdrop on the conversation and you feel me, create this narrative and this and that, you knew what you were doing. Ever since that day, I was not fucking with you no more. I already knew what it was when the time came. I never spoke to you after that. I never said anything to you after that. After Korea, when you did that shit in Korea. We went to London. You see me, you said, hi, Lex. I said, what up? And then her manager told her to not speak to me. I said, you should probably listen. She said, well, my manager said, like her manager was basically telling her like to calm down or like basically like don't speak to me because he already knew that I wasn't, you feel me, really fucking with her like that. And so he was like, tell her to calm down. I'm like, yeah, you should probably listen too, Biggie. She's like,
and let me say this is exactly why I said what I did when I did my reunion review, because Biggie already knew the temperature between her and Lex. And so by her saying to Lex, oh, you look good, you look pretty. And by doing the whole song and dance that she tried to do, where it was like, I thought we was good. I thought we was good. I thought we was friends. No, you didn't. But you was trying to hurry up and it's like you wanted to hurry up and show Lex basically why she shouldn't fight you. Like, it's like you didn't want to address the beef. You just wanted to smooth it over by complimenting like everything was hunky-dory and everything was cute and good. But it wasn't. And you knew it wasn't. But you was trying to basically kiss ass. You was trying to kiss ass so you wouldn't get your ass beat. And Lex was on to that.
I don't have to listen to him. She already knew the vibe I was giving her. Y'all tagging Biggie, she has me blocked. Biggie has me blocked. So we sat multiple rehearsals together. Why would I beat your ass at a rehearsal when we have a show, when we have a booking? Why would I do that? Just be ready because you knew it was coming. Don't act confused. And if you can do something to make somebody mad enough to put their hands on you, you need to take accountability. Stop trying to play victim every time. You're not the victim, babe. You're not the victim. You're not the victim.
So that's where we're going to end that because we already know how that situation ends. But I do want to double back because in Korea, Biggie did throw out there that she was going to get Tesehki to beat up Lex.
Bitch, yes. Look what you do to people's faces. You think I give a fuck? And then I'm telling Tesehki. So you're not going to hit me because I'm going to tell Tesehki. And that's it. I don't give a fuck. Hit me here so you can go to jail. Fuck, bitch. What are you talking about? And I'm going to tell my friend, and my friend's not going to let you touch me, bitch. That's who you should want to fight. A bitch that knows how to fight. Stop trying to fight all fat old me, bitch. You know I can't fight. So the fuck you trying to fight me for, bitch? You're greedy. Talking about Mosh. She said, why don't you just buy the blunt off me for $50? Supply and demand. I said, bitch, are you a drug dealer or a patty? Pick one.
But if she don't fuck with you, she don't fuck with you. So I'm going to sell it to you. I don't want to give it to you. But since you want me to sell it to you and I don't want to, that's going to inconvenience me. So yeah, bitch, buy this. I see nothing wrong with it.
Pick one.
I think
Bitch, yes. Look what you do to people's faces. You think I give a fuck? And then I'm telling Tesehki. So you're not going to hit me because I'm going to tell Tesehki.
Girl, and we seen how that turned out. We seen exactly how that turned out.
And then you're going to go and hug her. Tesehki, you're weird. You're weird.
No. I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure out this dynamic. That's it. No, but still, I gotta figure out this dynamic. I know.
Tesehki, I'm done with you.
Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. So we get to the part where now, okay, we filming a new season, and I'm noticing tension between Biggie and Tesehki because they nowhere on stage. I mean, they both on stage, but they not performing close together. Yeah, two opposite sides of the stage, right? So then that was like 2-3 weeks ago. Now we get this recent event that they did in Arizona, okay? Because the first one was LA. This is the recent one that they just did. And this is what happened.
Yeah, son. No performing that song with Tesehki no more. That's fucked up, baby. Y'all see the reunion, right? Okay, so don't ask me why I'm not performing. If I don't know about the top, we can end it right there. Hold on, man. We can't do that. Big, I said, oh shit. That's that big witty bitch.
Okay, we can move on. So after that, this is what happened. You know, Biggie ended up coming out, and Biggie said, just so everybody knows, I didn't decide to stop performing this song with her because of the reunion. If only y'all knew how weird things got this season. I'm completely all set and absolutely disgusted, to be honest. Now, mind you, this seems to be like Baddies Chapter 2. The theme of the season seems to be insiders versus outsiders. Everybody and their mama bringing people from outside. We already know Tommy gonna come with a gang of bitches. Okay, Stunner be having tricks up her sleeve, you know. And then we saw Tesehki had her friends in town, and I already called it out that they seem problematic and they seem like trouble to me, and they seem like bullies. So when I said that, I felt like they're the type to, because I've been friends with people like this, and I've seen stuff like this happen where, you know, you have friends and they're trouble, always getting you into trouble, and her same friends that was on live calling out FaZe for her, and I'm talking about Tesehki's friends that was on live calling out FaZe for her, they seem like trouble and they seem like bullies, and to me they also seem like the type to go and clown Mariah and Biggie. Like, we're her real friends. She hanging around with y'all lames. Like, you know, like the territorial type of motherfuckers that intentionally pick fights with your other friends to prove their dominance. That's exactly what Tesehki friends give me. So when Biggie says, oh, you know, it's some weird shit going on this season, trust and believe. I really do believe that Tesehki's friends showed up. Tesehki also probably started moving even more weird because it's like, my real friends are here now. Not just my TV friends, my real friends are here. And then her real friends, being problematic, probably was talking shit. Matter of fact, I know they were talking shit because I saw a clip or two where they was talking shit. And Tesehki act like she wasn't hearing them or paying attention or whatever. Like, Tesehki friends don't like Biggie and Mariah. That's how I feel. They don't like them, and they was probably talking shit and doing dumb shit, and Biggie felt the tension and felt left out, like an odd man out. And that's probably what she's talking about. So after she tweeted that or posted that, then Tesehki responded and said, girl, I've been stopped performing that song with you. Now you want to act like you stopped. That's that TV shit we talking about. I mean, even though we just saw that they was just performing the song together 2 weeks ago, but okay. So the next thing after that, because here go Biggie now. Here go Piggy. She said, and I'm letting you know right now, you put your hands on me or any of your people, I will sue you to the full extent of the fucking law. If I get hurt physically behind any of this, I already let my lawyer know every single piece of where your motive is I don't trust you or your people, and I'm gonna tell the whole world the truth. Now, what truth she referring to? I don't fucking know. Is she alluding to Krishan? I don't fucking know. But she said, and that's a message to the Zeus Network and anybody else that gets in between. I get hurt behind this, and everybody's gonna have to pay me respectfully. Now, from my point of view, this adds credibility to what I just said. If the show comes out and it happens exactly like what I just said, y'all heard it here first. I feel like Tesehki is the type that gets fake and does not know how to mix different groups of friends. So it's like she has her house B friends, right? But her house B friends is not the same thing as her TV friends is not the same thing as her hometown friends. So think of it like this. You got the friends that you grew up with, maybe that you went to high school with, right? And then you got your work friends, and then you got your college friends. You don't know how to mix them all up, right? So if and when y'all are ever at an event together, like a birthday dinner, you prioritize who you've known the longest. And I feel like that's probably what Tesehki was doing. She probably pushed Biggie aside, or maybe Biggie felt pushed aside. Mariah probably could have felt pushed aside as well, but Mariah seems like the type where it's like, I feel pushed aside, but because I can't beat Tesehki, or because I respect Tesehki so much, or because Tesehki is so dominating or so intimidating, I'm not really going to press the issue. So I can see a scene where Biggie and Mariah sit down, and Biggie is like crying, and Mariah, like, tell me you don't see that weird shit. Tell me you don't see this weird. Mariah, tell me. Is it me, bro? Is it me? Is it me? Like, ever since Tesehki friends been around, like shipping crazy, my nigga. Like, I can see Piggy sitting down with Mariah crying or about to cry, and Mariah like, oh, boo boo, don't do that, oh, and then cue the whole obvious line of, oh, how we wish Anna Mac was still here. Oh, if Anna was here, things will be different. Like, I feel like there's gonna be an Anna Mac line drop somewhere, right? But let me paint the scene. I do feel like Piggy is going to sit down with Mariah, because she's going to feel like she's being pushed aside, and Mariah is not going to want to do too much on camera because she don't want to seem like she's being disloyal to Tesehki, but at the same time, she knows exactly what Biggie is talking about because she feels it too. But again, because Tesehki is so intimidating, and because her friends who look like bullies are just as intimidating, Mariah is not really going to press the issue. So she's going to look at Piggy like, while I feel you, while I understand, while I'm empathetic, girl, just try to get through this. We only here for 40 days. Let's try to, like, or girl, maybe it's not that big of a deal. Like, I could see her trying to soothe Biggie, but it's getting to Biggie because Biggie's just like, she's not able to take it, right? I also see Tesehki's friends making fun of Mariah and Piggy. But I can see Mariah choosing to turn it into a positive and become like the butt of the joke and make fun of herself, whereas Piggy might really get insecure about it. Like, we've seen this play 1,001 times. Like, we've seen the Disney Channel movies where you got the two geeks that's popular. I mean, the two geeks that's friends with the popular chick, and then the popular chick gets around her actual friends, and then she wants to act like she ain't really friends with the. I can picture all of that happening. I really can. And it seems to me that based off of all of this, something of that sort may not be exactly like what I just said, but something of that sort may have happened. Because for Piggy to say, if you or any of your friends, to me, that screams betrayal. We ain't never heard Piggy refer to Tesehki like a hug is one thing, right? Not want to be friends with somebody because they hugged your enemy is one thing. But now Piggy is insinuating, not even insinuating, she's flat out saying that she believes that Tesehki will hurt her. And to me, I'm like, why now all of a sudden you saying that? You ain't been saying that the last 5 seasons. Why now all of a sudden? Oh, Tesehki friends must have came around. She done seen a different side of Tesehki. Tesehki acting different now that her hometown friends are here. Whether Tesehki is more violent, more vocal, which, I mean, we know that she is this season because she's been in a lot of fights compared to any other season, right? Either that, or maybe you're just noticing new things about Tesehki, right? Because when you take those rose-colored glasses off, and you stop idolizing and romanticizing a person and you see them for who they are, you learn a lot. And so I feel like Piggy has, now that her bully friends are there. And so something has happened to where Piggy feels like not only will Tesehki hurt her, but her friends will as well. And to me, that says that there had to have been at least one situation where Piggy's back, or Piggy felt like her back was against the wall because of Tesehki and her friends. And so now she put in the APB out there. She put in the Amber Alert out there like, y'all, if anything happens to me, it's because of Tesehki and her friends. But she goes on to say, if I get hurt behind this, and everybody's going to have to pay me respectfully. This is real life for me, and my feelings are hurt. I was a great friend to this woman, and at the end of the day, I don't deserve to be hit because I have an opinion. I said what I said. So we go on. Tesehki ended up posting, if you're weak, you can no longer use my protection. Listen. And I don't know how much audio y'all was able to hear. If y'all couldn't hear some of the audio from the other clips, then I don't know what to say, child. But hold on. Let me go ahead and reconnect because the browser StreamYard, child. StreamYard be acting up. I don't know at what point the audio for the browser cut out. My bad. But yeah, let's get into it. So actually, no, let's not get into it. Go ahead and like the video so we can get back into it.
When the beat starts bumping and music starts thumping, I make my way into the crowd. Everybody's moving, people are grooving. The celebration's happening now because I'm not trying to be rich today. I'm rich right now. I'm not trying to be rich today. I'm rich right now.
People's faces, you think I give a fuck? And then I'm
okay, so after that happened. Okay, so what happened after that? So then, of course, you know, Piggy came out online and was basically just shading Tesehki as a friend. And this also happened. Tesehki says she's not Piggy's bodyguard. Piggy claps back by saying Tesehki hugged Big Lex after she slapped Biggie.
Don't get money with those bitches.
So how is that your friend?
How is that? You know
You hugging that girl after she punched me? You get money with that girl?
You know those bitches?
You know that girl?
Are you doing one of these or one of mine?
Does she make you money? It don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Don't get money with those bitches, Biggie. Stop.
Hold on, Ma. They trying to end our live, Ma.
Why?
Hold on, we fixed it. We fixed it. We fixed it.
Don't get money with those bitches.
So how's that?
Okay, so Tesehki said, but when she packed shit out for you, Miss No Show, stay at your room. It was cool. It wasn't a problem. Sad because y'all motherfuckers look at us security. Then if we don't, y'all want us to, y'all motherfuckers look at us as security. Then if we don't, y'all want us to squabble each other. But who secure us? Y'all really done lost it. I'm sitting back laughing at this play in my head. So childish. I hope Zeus don't chop it out. I told y'all. And see, I don't know what video it was. It might have been one of the Anna Whack videos where Anna, you know, where we talked about Anna not joining the season. It might have even been the Baddies Chapter 2 cast reveal video. But I know for a fact I said it. So let me, y'all, one thing I motherfucking love is when motherfuckers tell me I don't miss and that I'm right, ho. Okay, so drop that in the comment box below if you remember me saying it, ho. But I told y'all, I said once Anna leaves, the group is going to disband. And I couldn't think of the words to say then, but since then I've thought about it and I know what I was trying to say. Because here's the thing, the impression is that Tesehki is the head of the group. Tesehki never gave head of the group when it came to Tesehki and Anna. I'm not really going to say Mariah because she's not included in their three, but she's implied, child. She's implied. But Tesehki never gave head of the group. Anna always gave head of the group. To me, I looked at them as a threesome that was connected by one person that was friends with both people. And to me, that was Anna. Tesehki and Biggie weren't necessarily cool like that. And hold on, because the math is throwing me off. But y'all, I'm not going to try to do the math, but you understand what I'm trying to say, right? Tesehki and Biggie weren't never necessarily that tight. To me, it was always Biggie and Anna are super tight, and Anna and Tesehki are super tight. I never really got that closeness from Tesehki and Biggie. And whatever closeness that they showed, to me, it felt performative. It felt like, oh, House B, let's put on House B. But like really the closeness that I was witnessing was Anna and Biggie, you know, because of the whole Latina thing. And then Tesehki and Anna, because, you know, Tesehki and her relationship with Krishan, that mother-sister figure, I feel like that's the way she treats Anna. Like, that's the reason why she treats Anna like a little baby. Because Anna to her is like another Krishan. She's so used to having like a little sister that she has to like mother over. And so I feel like she looks at Anna in the same type of way. But I never felt like Tesehki and Biggie ever had that close of a relationship. I never felt that. But the fact that now Tesehki is all of a sudden being vocal about shit that people have been saying literally since Baddies East is very telling. Because why are you speaking up now? Just like also out of nowhere, suddenly on chapter 2, you want to fight after doing absolutely nothing all chapter 1, but slapping some around. Yeah, your hometown homegirls done came into town, and now you showing out. You showing off, rather. That's what it's giving. It's giving Tesehki's hometown homegirls done came into town, is now somehow a part of this show, or connected to the show at the least, and she's showing off. It's almost like bring your daughter how my work go and how I really be doing is given, on top of her being a fake friend. Because you ain't never once ever really like head on address shit like this. Any other time she be laughing off the accusations you know, that we all throw at her, and how she actually, you know, security for Biggie, and she always laugh it off, or she always deflects, or she always try to act like that's not what's happening. But now this season, she like, yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Girl, bye. And speaking of her being more vocal, let's get to it. This was a recent live that she did with Mariah.
Fuck that bitch.
Yo.
She lost her mind.
My mama.
Fuck that bitch.
And I want y'all to pay attention to Mariah's face. Pay attention to Mariah's face.
Yo.
She lost her mind.
My mama.
Now, mind you, at the same time, I do think Mariah is probably drinking something, so she might be making that this liquor is nasty type of face. But that was the perfect time to make that face.
Fuck that bitch.
Yo.
But again, benefit of the doubt, it does seem like she's drinking something or smoking something, because you hear it hit the table, and then it does seem like she's exhaling, like, or sighing, like damn, that shot was strong. Because y'all know, like on TikTok, they got so many stipulations and rules. Can't do this, can't do that. So maybe she's trying to do it off camera. Benefit of the doubt, but like still, it's like, okay, Mariah, what's going on?
Fuck that bitch.
Yo.
She lost her mind.
My mama.
She didn't look at Tesehki like, no, Seki, no. I wouldn't even be surprised if Mariah and Piggy fell out. Because ultimately, if you didn't tell by what I was saying earlier, I feel like Mariah is going to show the loyalty to Tesehki. She's not going to want to fall out with her. It ain't about to be Biggie and MariahLynn fall out with Tesehki. No. So either way, she's going to show loyalty. And Mariah does give corny enough to swallow how she really may feel and just join and go along with whatever Tesehki is saying. But still, like, at least for the first maybe 1 or 2 times, try to show up for Biggie. But then eventually, she going to be on that, well, fuck Biggie too type shit, like Tesehki.
Did you fight Biggie? No, I didn't fight Biggie.
She said she calling the lawyers.
I don't give about none of these bitches. These bitches get beat left and right.
These bitches ain't real friends.
Beat left and right.
Y'all heard that? Mariah looked at her. She didn't say, no, Siki, don't say that. No, she looked at her and said, she said she calling a lawyer. And then she said, these bitches ain't real friends. One more time.
Man, I don't give about none of these bitches. These bitches get beat left and right.
These bitches ain't real friends.
Beat left and right.
They're not genuine.
Girl. Now, Tesehki ended up coming out. Let's listen to it.
People keep saying that I didn't have Biggie back. Me breaking up a fight and me asking, hey, no fighting, you guys gonna talk it out. Hey, that's a lot of help.
They want you to fight so bad. They want you to fight that girl so bad.
I'm gonna let him get all his words out. But one thing
I
about
can
it,
see now. Let me say this: if I didn't like her, I'm be honest. If I didn't like Lex, or if I didn't like, or we had a beef or something, like, it would make sense. But I mean,
what beef would y'all have? Like, she never stepped out of line or did nothing like
she don't do anything
in the
like
situation the whole time, even when Krishan was there and everything. She didn't do nothing weird.
Yeah, she don't do nothing to me that make me be like, you know what, we squaring up. Like I don't get that from her. Like I get, like, she's a sweetheart, and I feel like right now she just doing her job. She's pushing herself, to get where she want to be at. And like, I feel like, for example, Biggie always say she the baddest bitch. I'm never gonna tell Biggie she not the baddest bitch. You the baddest bitch. Why is everybody so mad at her? Because she said she a heavy hitter. Like, come, so fucking what? Right? I don't care.
Ain't you supposed to feel like you the heavy hitter?
Huh?
Ain't you supposed to feel like you a heavy hitter? Like,
right? You supposed, like, come on. I just don't understand. Like, and it's so childish that people are really trying to make me think childish like them. Like, no, yo, she said that. I don't give a fuck. I didn't even come on Zeus and say I'm a heavy hitter. I said I eat, and that's exactly what I do. I eat.
And then everybody else try to say they eat.
No, I say I eat, and and everybody.
Mind you, she did come out and say she was the heaviest hitter. You did, Tesehki.
I started calling me a heavy hitter, the heaviest hitter. I've never gave myself that title. Before I got on Zeus, when I got angry with Natalie at that auditions and shit, I said, bitch, I eat. I didn't say I am the alpha, the omega. Like, bitch, thank you for telling me I am.
It's not the fact that you said it then, it's you saying it now. It's not about what you did then, it's about what you're doing now.
But it's like, you guys are so immature. It's like,
we immature, but you want to show about fighting. Right. Jocelyn, when you done packing Lemmy up, come pack her ass up as well.
Gotta grow up. Maybe I'm just too bossed up. You know what I'm saying?
No shit, Virgo. We sensitive.
He did feel some way about it, but I could have felt some way about it. Her and DTB was cool. When she was cool with everybody, she was literally having full-blown conversations. I could have been upset. I don't care. I really don't give a fuck. Like, bitch, I could have really been upset when someone was antagonizing me and I had to literally fight her. You literally was, you and Anna was best of friends with her. I didn't care. What is it? It's y'all pick and choose.
Child, well, y'all heard it here first. No, you didn't. It just sounds good to say. Let me know what you thought about all of that, child. Patreon.com/Scott Santana, where we watch all of this bullshit together. And remember, we started the conversation last week, okay? We're going to continue this week on Throwback Thursday, baby, because on Throwback Thursdays, this is when we dive back into the past, Bad Girls Club, and then we're also rewatching the seasons of Baddies on Thursdays, okay? But this is why we had to start back with the conversation, because it does lead into Baddies ATL, then Baddies South, Baddies West, so on and so forth. So if you want to be a part of that, come join the watch party, patreon.com/Scott Santana. And I'll see y'all hoes in the next one. Bye-bye.
Universal bad bitch, everybody language, everybody knows she the mud bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language, everybody knows she the mud bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language, everybody knows she the mud bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language, everybody knows she the mud bad. Fuck it up, love it how they cutting up. Now these niggas flowing up, but wasn't when I'm coming up. Fuck it up, love it. Love it how they cutting up. Now these niggas throwing up. It wasn't when I'm